So first of all, Lynn, thank you. I can't tell you how good it is to see you, my man.
Likewise.
So we're here with the former chairman and CEO of Fritz Companies and now the proprietor of Lynn Winery. First of all, thank you for everything.
Sure.
Dave and I laugh about the lives that we live, and it's partially because of yourself, your family, and your company. So we started this company 9 years ago, and we model a lot of it after the innovation, or try to be as innovative and forward thinking as what we all grew up with within Fritz Companies. I would say arguably it was the most innovative and forward thinking company, certainly in the 3PL logistics world.
We are all really, every human is essentially in the trust business. You're in the trust business with your wife on the most personal, intimate relationships you have, to your neighbors, to your businesses, to your customers, etc. To have trust, you basically had to exemplify and actually activate core values. Honesty, a little humility, certainly kindness, respect of other human beings. Particularly if you were going to have other human beings either engage with you, either as partners and people in your business, and or customers.
2 months ago, Dave and I were with Discorn, and we opened in Cambodia, we opened in Vietnam, we opened in Thailand, we opened in Myanmar. We were going to look at changing the way that you could consolidate purchase orders for North American retailers and consolidate Burmese factories with Thai factory supply. But how are we going to do it? And this was the conversation in the car, in the van, and Discorn, and this is back to the cultural legacy.
Yeah.
Discorn says, well, you know what, we're not sure, but we've got to create that market. That is the legacy. That still goes on today.
Great.
That a guy
I'm really pleased.
He said, we've got to create how are we going to do it? He said, we've got to create the market.
Yeah.
And so then the wheels start to spin.
Yeah.
One of my greatest memories of working at Fritz Companies is it was a really high energy, and sometimes competitive, not in a bad way.
Yes, no,
but competitive within the company. I'm really sorry that Jack Finholm, who was supposed to be here with us today, couldn't make it, because I'm sure he would have shed some light on a number of these subjects.
Without doubt.
But Jack and I are an interesting example, because there was never a doubt that Jack and I always wanted to get to the same goal,
exactly.
Right? But we never agreed on the steps that were necessary to get to that goal, right? And so there were. It was competitive, but it was competitive for good reasons. And I count Jack as one of my closest friends.
Great.
25 years later.
Yes, I not only tolerated, I encouraged that there were more than one step to the end game here. Because if everybody had the same step, we would be this automated thing, and then like IBM, we would die in 5 years doing the right steps with the right time, everybody on the same tune. I didn't believe in that. It's really back to the trust deal. I just great respect for anybody, and to put together something in an organization of many lenses.
One of the things we're seeing in a lot of companies now, historically there were people that did business to business, and there were people that did business to consumer.
Yeah.
And that line is, if not completely blurred, it's totally blurred beyond recognition.
First of all, decisions are still made, for the most part, on trust and the rest. So, which means you have to talk to your things and really have an understanding of what it is that's actually on their hit list. You have to have a technology element here that passes the test. You're able to utilize technology well enough to be able to adapt to the adaptations that technology is creating for your customers.
Customers and people that you're working with are intensely more interested in things like your ethical positions, your moral positions, especially your environmental positions on things, and how your company operates. And historically, maybe that's been kind of on our RFP somewhere down in question number 47 or something, but now it's up one of the top 5.
Yeah, that's really
and how, where do you see that going, or how do you address some of those challenges?
There's this outside lens, now the company's never had to deal with before. I mean, there was totally an inside lens and inside this. The fact that it is happening and that there is really genuine awareness with the public, however, is good. And the drama that it creates within the company to address it in a measurable fashion is good. So where is it going? I think it'll just continue.
So we brought you some.
Thank you.
Some Al wine.
Oh, you got an Al wine, all right.
Yeah, we got an Al wine from Beth Thomas, my cousin.
Oh, really?
Who was a former Fritzer as well.
Yeah.
Her family owns a winery in Ohio, believe it or not, called Winery.
No kidding.
They white labeled us for us because we didn't want to bother you. And have you white label wine for us?
Okay.
That's the first bottle. If you flip that around,
The card.
bottle number 1.
All right. Oh my God. Okay, that's 12% alcohol. Good. Now you're not going to get killed by that one. That's very unusual for a Cabernet.